maybe ramble about Halloween a little bit. So anyway, just got some hot chocolate here. Just some hot chocolate mix. And I've got my I've got my hot water all ready to go here in my very favorite mug. So my partner and I are curious how many trick-or-treaters we're gonna get. Oh, it smells good. This is like a dark chocolate. A dark chocolate, hot chocolate, dark chocolate mix. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my partner and I were talking about trick-or-treaters, and last year we almost ran out of candy. At the end we had to be the bad guys and be those really cheap people that are like handing out only a few pieces of candy, because we had to ration the last little bit of candy, because we didn't, in our minds the worst thing to do was to have to send a kid away with no candy. So anyway, the last few groups that approached our house, we had to ration a little bit. Instead of letting them just grab the candy, I put it into their baskets, into their buckets for them. Anyway, so we're curious to see what the turnout will be like this time around. I think we're a bit more prepared though. I think we're gonna be more stocked up with goodies to give away. Curious what kind of sound. Oh, it smells so good. Just want to see what we can get with just the spoon in the powder. Yeah. Oh, I love hot chocolate. Okay. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Chocolate, 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 hot chocolate. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. The hot chocolate mix. We like the sound. The hot chocolate mix. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Ooh. Yeah, when I kind of scrape out the sides and the bottom there. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Okay. I am dying to drink some hot chocolate. So let's get this going. Once again, I've got my hot water here. And now I do have a bit of a sweet tooth, so don't be alarmed at the number of scoops here. especially at night and in the evenings. To take a stroll at nighttime these days, you kind of have to wear a pretty thick jacket or a coat. But honestly, I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I think I'm overdue for those autumn vibes, those Halloween feels. I like sweater weather or hoodie season, busting out the jackets. Oh man, that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna set this aside for a second. And, have you ever done a corn maze? Yeah. You know, I grew up in an area where it was a pretty common activity this time of year to go do a corn maze. Especially around Halloween time to do spooky corn mazes, haunted corn mazes, if you will, with people in costumes and hiding around the corners, scaring you, or sometimes giving helpful hints. reminds me of another memory. In, I want to say like in 10th grade or something. I had an opportunity with some classmates and stuff to go volunteer and to be the scarers in a haunted walkthrough setup. It was a walkthrough through the woods. They called it the haunted forest. And I'd forgotten about that, but yeah, we got an opportunity to actually go dress up and be the people that would hide along the trail and would sneak up on the attendees and try to give them a little jump, you know. And truth be told, it was not always the most pleasant experience because not because any of the attendees were rude or anything. That was usually fine, but just in the sense that I don't know what it was about that particular year, but I think the haunted forest just didn't have the greatest turnout. There just weren't a whole lot of people, and so me and my classmates and friends, we would get all ready and we'd go pick a spot along the trail to kind of hide out, and you know, we'd make this cool game plan in our heads. We had it all planned out, like, okay, I'm gonna jump out from behind this tree and use this voice and do this and that. And then sometimes, you know, we'd be just hunkered up behind the tree or wherever we were hiding for a long, long time, just waiting for somebody to come through. And it got, you know, got well below freezing in the late hours, and so it was interesting. It was a little rough at times, but and the thing I think the thing I look back on the most fondly about all of that is just hanging out with the other kids from the school. That was fun. It was a fun age too, because it's right when you're kind of really starting to. A lot of kids are really starting to kind of feel things for each other and flirt with each other and tease each other a little bit. So that was fun. Those were fun memories. Yeah. I'd love to hear about some of your Halloween traditions and memories and things that make you nostalgic. if that's what you're looking for. Fun shenanigans and adventures and candy and chaos, if that's what you're looking for. Whatever it may be, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you real soon.